So welcome, beautiful soul. So lovely to see you in class today. So today's going to be a Yin Flow class. So grab some cushions, pillows, a strap or belt, because we're going to really focus on opening up the body and just shifting any stagnant energies, stagnant emotions that aren't serving you this evening or this morning if you're watching it in the morning. And we're going to let those things go. So letting go of tightness and opening our bodies up. So sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Place your hands on your knees. And if sitting cross-legged doesn't suit you, have your legs long. So close your eyes and just have your spine nice and long. Your chin slightly tucked in and your shoulders are dropped down away from the ears. And as we prepare for class, take a nice big exhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. Inhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. Inhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. And just take a moment to acknowledge this space you've created, this time you've allocated for yourself, for self-care. This is your time, and as you come on the mat and as you breathe and center into your breath, you're letting go of anything that's not serving you this evening or morning. And this is your time for you. Let's take our heads down, stretching the back of the neck. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. Back to the center. Turn to one side, tuck the chin in slightly, drop the shoulders down. Change. And again. And again. And then tiny circles one way. Then tiny circles upwards. And then back to the center. Roll the shoulders back. And then roll the shoulders forward. Inhale, lift up your arms, bend the elbows, grab the opposite elbows. Have the elbows in line with your ears and bring the body over to one side, keeping both buttocks on the mat. And change. And again. And again. Releasing the hands, opposite hand on opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Change sides. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Now grab hold of your belt. Grabbing hold of your belt, fold it in half and have it shoulder width apart. We're going to hold it up and we're bringing the hands over to one side, keeping the buttocks onto the mat. And then change. One more time. And again. Beautiful. We're going to come and lie down on the mat now. Lying down on the mat. And hug the knees in. Dropping the shoulders down. Tucking the chin in. Circling one way. Massaging the lower back. Circling the other way. And again. Good. Extend one leg. Keeping one knee bent, interlock the fingers, hug that knee in. Rotate your foot one way. Rotate your foot the other way. Bringing the knee over your body, turning your head away, extending the hand up. And then gently release. Changing sides, interlocking the fingers, hugging the knees in. Rotate your foot one way. Rotate your foot the other way, and always staying focused and connected to your breath. Your breath is your compass to the present moment. When your mind is wandering, we lose track of our breath. And our breath helps us keep us in the present moment, away from the future, away from the past, into this beautiful stillness of the present moment. And then hug the knee in one more time. Circling one way, circling the other way. We're going to come up and we're going to go into child's pose. So we're going to do a little flow, warm up the body, stretch out the body before we go into our yin, where we hold postures for a little bit longer than normal. So toes touching, knees nice and wide, and just surrender on the mat. Now if you want to extend that stretch, you can have a pillow there, one or two pillows, where we're raising the hands and bringing the head down. And that way we just roll the shoulders back. So if you've been working at your desk for long hours, this is a good one to just open up the shoulders and the upper back. So let's focus on the breath. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. And then we're bringing our knees together and we're melting the heart down, and now we're expanding that stretch. So when you've got the pillows there and your hands are on top, we're creating a bit of elevation so the stretch can be a bit deeper, opening up the back of the body, the upper back, the shoulders. And just breathe. We're also doing like a mini inversion here, where we're bringing the blood flow to the skin, the face, the brain. And then gently release. Releasing the pillows, coming down onto all fours. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. Take your shoulder to your hip. Change sides. And again. And again, tucking the toes under, lifting up the knees, walking it out, left, right, walking it out, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, the upper back. You bend the knees slightly if you want to. Take the knees over to one side and the hips over to the other. And change. Breathing in and breathing out. Just focusing on the breath. Leaning forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward, left foot forward. And then just breathing, let your head dangle down, grab hold of the elbows, lean slightly forward. Feel the hamstrings stretching, loosening, softening. And then release those elbows, pull the belly button in and roll up one vertebra at a time. Rolling the shoulders back. Inhale, exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift up the arms, up. Exhale, forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine, nice and slowly with awareness. Exhale, tuck in that neck. Frame the foot with your hands, step your right leg back, left leg back. Then you can go into downward facing dog, or you can do a nice gentle flow. Keep your elbows close to the body. Scooping it up into upward facing dog. Relax the shoulders. And then downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward, left foot forward, tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, lifting up. Reach back, exhale, forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Frame the foot, left leg back this time. Right leg back. Downward facing dog, or flow it out. Keeping the elbows close to the body. Scooping up. Upward facing dog, shoulders away from your ears, open up your chest. And downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward. Inhale, lifting up into a crescent lunge. Now you can bend your bottom leg, back leg if you want to. Tuck the abs in, tuck the two bottom ribs in. Little pinkies facing each other, drop the shoulders down. And breathe. And then opening it up into warrior. Breathe, really open up the chest. Reverse the warrior, palm facing up. Reach up and you can wrap your back hand around your waist if you want to. Side angle, elbow to the knee, reaching the hand over the ear. And coming back up, we're coming into a triangle. Both legs nice and straight, shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen, reach your fingers to the front and your hips to the back wall. Then coming down into the triangle. Inhale, lifting up. Both toes pointing to the front. Shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach towards me. Hands in line with the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling the hamstrings opening up. Taking the hands to the back of the mat. Framing the foot, kicking back into downward facing dog or flowing it out. And breathe. Focusing on the breath. Lean forward onto your hands, step your left foot forward. Coming into that crescent lunge, you can bend that back knee. Inhale, lift up the hands. Tuck in the belly button. Pull the bottom two ribs in. Little pinkies facing each other. Bend in the back knee if you want. And then opening it up into a warrior. Arms nice and wide. Breathe. Reverse it, palm facing up. Reach up and you can wrap the back hand around your waist if you want to. Side angle. Elbow on the knee, hand over the ear. Coming up, straightening both legs, shoulders back, lifting your spine to the ceiling, reaching to the back wall, and then coming into triangle, rotating your chest to the ceiling. Tuck your chin in slightly, and then inhale, lift up. Both feet to the front, hands out. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, reach towards me. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, coming down. Breathing in and breathing out. Taking your hands to one side into a side lunge. And keep the elbow to the inside, so you're almost pushing the knee away. And again. And again. Beautiful. This time we're taking the hands in the front, framing the foot, tucking the back toe under into downward facing dog, or flow it out, keeping the elbows close to the body. Scooping up to upward facing dog, shoulders back. And then downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, lifting up the right leg. Bending the knee, opening up that hip. Taking that foot to the outside of the front right hand. Now you can drop that knee down, and if you want to, you can grab hold of the pillow and come down onto your elbows. So use one or two pillows, whatever suits you. So the hands are on the inside of the foot. The back knees down. And you're breathing. And then gently release. Popping the pillows away. Bringing the foot into the middle of your hands and stretching it out. And bending, leaning forward, stretching it out. And bending, stretching it out. And bending, framing the foot, kicking back into downward facing dog, or flow it out. And breathe. Lifting up the left leg, opening up that hip, taking that foot to the outside of the left hand, dropping the back knee down, and again, you've got those pillows, and you're coming down onto your elbows. And breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then gently release. Bringing the foot to the middle of the mat, extending and bending. Extending and bending. Extending and bending, framing the foot, tucking the back toe under, coming back into downward facing dog, or flow it out. And breathe. And if you want to do a lion's breath here, go ahead and do so. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling. Exhaling. Lift and extend the right leg. Bend the knee, open up that hip, and we're going into a pigeon. Taking that front foot to outside of the left hand. Extending the back leg, lengthening the spine. And again, you can use your pillows. Coming down. And resting. So get really comfortable here. Getting comfortable. You can use 1 or 2 pillows, whatever you need. And while you're here, just go back to your breath, the compass to keep you in the present moment. Following your breath, moving through your body. Try to relax your shoulders, relax your face. And if your body invites you, you can make those micro adjustments to deepen your practice and the posture. You might want to take your left hip to your right heel. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then gently, we're going to come and lie on our mats. Lying on your mat, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And we're going to pick up that right foot, bend the knee, grabbing that foot from the outside, and we're bringing that knee in. So it's half happy baby. We're still focusing on opening up those hips. Those hips are compressed. Whether you're standing or sitting in a chair, we're creating space there. A lot of emotions are held in the hips too. So hips are related to stability and your foundation. And when we've got hip pains, it indicates on an emotional body uncertainty. So, because we're living in such an uncertain time in our lives with this lockdown, we want to release any tensions we may be holding onto our hips and just let them go. 2 more breaths. And then gently lift your head up. We're taking that foot to the eye of the left elbow. Just to deepen out that stretch just a little bit. If this is too uncomfortable for you, you can pop the foot on the opposite knee and grab hold of the foot. Up to you, yeah? Listen to your body. And there's no right or wrong way. And then gently releasing, and we're just lying down on the mat. Taking a couple of deep breaths here, going back into the present moment, just in case your mind's wandered off somewhere else. Come back on the mat. And we're going to roll back onto our front into the downward facing dog. We're going to do the other side. Tuck the toe unders and come back into the downward facing dog. Lifting up your left leg. Bending the knee, opening up that hip. And taking that foot to the opposite hand. Extending the back leg, lengthening your spine. Coming down onto the pillows. Use your pillows as a tool to make things comfortable for you. And breathe. And see if your body invites you to go a bit deeper. See if you can soften a bit more and open up your body a little bit more. Maybe go to your edge. You're rotating your right hip to your left heel. 2 more breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then gently release. We're going to come and lie down on the mat. Just lie there for a moment. Go back to your breath. Still in the mind, regulating the breath. We're bending the left leg, grabbing the foot from the outside, half happy baby, pulling that knee into the mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Take 2 more breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then gently lift up your chest, popping that foot to the inside of your right elbow. Now you can hold it here. And if this is uncomfortable, you place that foot on the opposite knee and you stretch it out. Beautiful. Go back to your breath. Just listening and feeling your breath moving through your body. Nothing else to think about but your breath. And then gently release. Both legs nice and long. Now we're going to grab hold of those pillows. We're popping the pillows almost to the bra strap of your body. And then you can bring your hands over your head. So we're opening up the chest. Let your feet flop open and breathe. You're feeling your lungs opening up, your ribs opening up. So really expand that breath. Especially when we've been using a mask, we've been shallow breathing. This is a great way to stretch the chest and really make the most of the lung capacity. Two more breaths. And then gently release. We're going to let go of those pillows, pop them beside you, and breathe. And this time we're going to bend the knees and we're going to pop the pillows underneath our tailbone. Now you can have 1 or 2 pillows. Remember, it's up to you what your body is open to today, and every day is different. So this one's great for opening up the hips, also to help with lower back. It helps your digestive system as well. So if you're a bit blocked up from eating different foods, this will help stimulate it. And if you want to, you can also massage your stomach here, because we've actually lengthened the digestive system. Or if you just want to have your hands above your head, let the feet flop open and breathe. And again, your ribs are opening up here. So make the most of this breath offering. Like 2 more breaths here. And then gently bend your knees. Let's release those pillows away from us, lying down on the mat. And breathing. Then we're just going to grab hold of our belts. Grabbing hold of your belts. And we're lifting our feet up to let blood circulation from our feet come down. And if you've been on your feet and you've been walking a bit more than normal, I know I have, you want to just assist the blood coming down from your toes to your ankles, to your calves, to your shins, to your knees, coming down through your thighs, through your hips, and you're also feeling your hamstrings stretching out. So just follow your breath moving through your body. You should feel a little bit of maybe tingling in your toes. Then let's drop the right leg down. We're holding the strap with the right hand, the left hand, and we're going to inhale, exhale, open that leg over to the left, and then turn your head to the right. You can even place your hand on that hip just to make sure it's not lifting up too much, or you can have your hand up and breathe. If you want to deepen the stretch, push your heel away from your body, toes pointing towards you. And then inhale, come up. We're taking the strap and we're taking it over your body and turning your head away. And then inhale, coming back up. Walking your hands up that strap a little bit more, shoulders down. And then gently release. Gently releasing, just feeling the difference between the left and the right. Your leg might be feeling a bit longer, your hip might be feeling a bit lighter. Just a little bit of stretching makes such a big difference to how your body feels. And you don't have to spend hours doing this, it's consistency that matters. Let's do the other side. grabbing hold of the right leg. And remember, the right and the left probably feels different, and that's okay. Usually we've got one side stronger than the other and one side flexible than the other. We're just learning to gauge how our bodies work. And then we can make those micro adjustments to help balance our bodies out. Holding the strap with your right hand, and we're going to inhale, exhale, open the strap, your leg over to the right, turn your head to the left. So you can take your hand out to the side too. And again, push your heel away if you want to deepen the stretch and point the toe towards you. And breathe. And then inhale, bring that leg back up. Bring the leg over your body. Inhale, exhale, bringing it over, turning your head away. And then inhale, bring that leg back up. You might be able to walk your hands a little bit higher up the strap. And then gently releasing. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Take your hips over to the left, take your feet over to the right. Bring your hands over to the right. Pop your left foot over your right foot. Grab hold of your left wrist, dropping your hips down, and we're creating a banana shape here. And then changing sides, taking your hips over to the right, taking your feet over to the left, popping your right foot over the left, taking your hands over to the left, grabbing hold of your right wrist. And breathe. And then gently releasing, bending the knees, hugging the knees in, tucking the chin in, circling one way, circling the other way, rocking from side to side. And if there's any other stretch you feel like you need today, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, lying down on the mat for your relaxation. So while you're lying there on the mat, take a couple of deep breaths, exhaling for 3, 2, 1, pausing, inhaling, 3, 2, 1, pausing, exhaling for 3, 2, 1, pausing. So just following your breath, moving through your body. And just take a moment to acknowledge your commitment to your self-care. The effort it took for you to show up on your mat today, physically and mentally. And just acknowledge yourself for making that time for you. And as you lie here, giving yourself permission to completely surrender into the present moment. Listening to your breath, feeling your breath moving through your body. Feel the cool air going in and out of your nostrils. Every time you exhale, just softening your body a little bit more. Letting go of any tensions you may be holding on to with every exhale. Every inhale, giving yourself permission to be here on your mat. And then just slowly take a couple of deep breaths. And as you're in this beautiful space you've created, think of 3 things that you're grateful for today. Inhale each one of those things into your body. Exhale gratitude out into the universe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then slowly start adding movement back into your body. Maybe wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, turning your head left to right. Come back into your body, onto your mat, into your room. Then whenever you're ready, there's no rush. You can bend your knees and roll over to your preferred side of resting. Stay here for as long as you need today. This is your time you've created. I thank you for your time, allowing me into your space. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.